I always wanted lots of kids. I want to be a father to raise your kids and protect them. And, I don't know, I think being a father helps you realize what's important in life. All the things we have down here are nice, but it's nowhere near the same as being a dad or having people you can love. My family. Family is the most important. That's why I like being a father and being able to support and take care of them the best you can. And try to be a good father. I try to be a good father, so be the best I can. But there's a lot of other fathers that are probably a lot better than me. But I'm lucky for what I've got. I'm lucky to have been a father and been around this long. I'm really lucky. Lucky to have all my kids here. We're a lot of families. They're all over the country. I was thinking that today. I got all 5. I can go see any of them. I could drive there. They invite me over to eat. I'll come and eat. Our first child, it's pretty special because it's your first kid, and being a dad for the first time was really special. I couldn't believe it. It's weird thinking you're a dad, you know, when you were just the kid and now you're the dad. And just bringing her home for the first time and being a dad, you know, having a family, our family, you know, besides mom, the 3 of us. Sarah was a great big sister, you know, a wonderful sister to her siblings. She loved dressing them, and you know, she was kind of the mom, the second mom, because she had to tend and take care of all you little guys. I don't know, she probably got tired of that, but she was wonderful. She was kind of like our babysitter. And she helped mom so much, you know, with the other kids. I remember one of those videos where she's dressing one of the babies, you know, with her little fingers. And I know she loved when mom had babies. And basically, Sarah kind of had her own mind. She would do what she wanted. She didn't let me or mom tell her what she needed to do. She'd do what she wanted, but she was generally pretty good. We loved her so much. And Sarah loved going on trips. A lot of different trips we would go on. I remember when we went to Hawaii. Well, this is when Sarah was older, but whatever, we went to Hawaii when she was working there. Had a great time. Flew in helicopters and a few things like that. We surprised Sarah when she was there. This is older, you know, in life. But Sarah loved going in the motorhome, which you younger guys probably don't remember. We had a couple of motorhomes, but we used to go down to Yuba Reservoir, southern Utah, halfway to St. George. We would go jet skiing. Me and Grandpa bought a couple of jet skis, and we had our motorhomes. We'd go camping there on the beach.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, David. Hi, bud.
Sarah loved going to Yellowstone, and and I think we went to Lake Powell once or twice. Powell was fun. Oh, I remember Sarah water skiing, I think, for the first time. I do remember a couple of things, but I think she got up like the first or second try. We were really impressed, you know, water skiing behind Grandpa's boat. Sarah has just been a wonderful daughter. She's kind of like her mom, just real thoughtful and careful. loved everybody. And she's a great mom. She's been a wonderful mom to Selah, Marky, and William.
Hi. Can you sing Mermaid?
Number 4, I'll blow you away.
Mom,
What?
sometimes I love my life, but in the end, I say bad words.
Well, that's not okay.
And they couldn't have a better mom, so she's just a wonderful girl.
Shook the best when your love was hard. Storing up on your summer glow, you went in search of someone else.
David, second child, and it was a boy. I mean, girl, boy, that's great. You know, that's pretty excited. But we were happy with whatever, as long as they were healthy. But David, I thought, oh, good, we can do things with like a dad and a son or whatever, do boy things together. David was a great big brother to all his little sisters and his bigger sister. He loved them so much. David would always treat everybody with respect. He loved his mom so much, but I know kids at school, you know, if they were down or there were bullies at school, David would always stand up for them. David was a good kid. Everybody loves David. And now, same thing. All his older friends, he'd stand up for the little guy at school, I remember, and protect him. I think a few of them, I'm not sure the name, I don't know if it's Jordan Tebow or a few of them, but and I think he had a few friends at school, but David would always stand up, you know, and protect the littler guy. David's really good at music. He kind of self-taught himself with the guitar, and I didn't teach him, and loves to sing. I'm really proud of him for that. And basically David, I think, taught himself to play his own music. The guitar, he learned that on his own. I think he took 1 or 2 lessons, but that's about it. David loved to go on trips too. I think he remembers probably going to Yuba and you know, Lake Powell, all that with his family. And I appreciate David. First he wasn't sure if he wanted to be a rooter man. He still might not want to. He's just going along with it. But he's great at being a rooter man. I know at first he went to work for Olive Garden, and that was going to be the end all, or you know, big tips and all that, but then he decided that wasn't so great, and he came back. He worked for me a little bit, and then he went there, and then he came back to Remarkable Rooter. I'm not sure if he's going to stay here his whole life or not, but I think maybe he will now. I don't know. We'll see. One thing about David, he always tells his dad, he tells me he loves me. There's not many boys that will tell their dad that they love him. He's just soft-hearted, great guy. Also, David picked a wonderful girl in Shelley. We're lucky to have Shelley. He's going to be a great dad. New baby Violet. Violet's a cutie. Can't say enough about David, but I love him.
Shook the best when your love was home. Storing up on your summer glow, you went in search of someone else. And I hear your ship is coming in. Your tears are sea for me to swim. And I hear a storm is coming in. My dears, I know we've ever.
Holly's our third. Another girl. Couldn't believe it. I wanted lots of kids. Mom wasn't so sure how many. Many as we could have. But Mom had a hard time. C-section all the time. I think she did pretty good with 5, right? But it was pretty good, pretty cool having a second girl and a boy now. So Holly, wonderful, wonderful little girl. I remember, what was that doll that she has a way of getting into your heart or getting you to submit to whatever she wants. I forgot, it was one of those babies with water babies or something. I can't remember what happened. I think it got a hole or something in it, but I had to go buy her a second. I went and got her another one. I remember that. But she loved her water babies. Like I told you before, she has a way of pulling my strings kind of and getting what she wants. I'm not sure how she does it, but she has a way of doing that, right? She does that way with anybody. She's a wonderful sister and all that to her siblings. One of Holly's favorite things is going on trips. She loves to go on trips. Her favorite place, I'd say, is the beach, or if she could, she'd live at Disneyland. She'd live there 24/7. She loves Disneyland. Oh, one thing about Holly, this may be good or bad, but she gets too many things on her plate. She gets too many things, and then it's hard to finish them all, but she does too much. but she's wonderful. She tries to just make everybody happy. And I love her. She's kind of at the house here. You know, she's good at just doing everything. She tries to do what Mom did, which is too much. Holly's got too much on her plate, but she's wonderful. She just tries to make things good for everybody. Christmas, holidays. She's wonderful.
Caught the air in your golden mouth, leaving all our healing how you went in search of someone else.
Hi, Hall. Hey, what you doing? I'm a girl. Are you taking a bath at the homestead? Yeah. Let's see you pull a funny face. Oh, even funnier now.
And then I remember one time, me and Holly, this is something I do remember pretty good, hiking up Timpanogos, the mountain. I think it was 8 or 9 miles up, 8 or 9 miles down. It was a pretty long hike. I just remember going up. It took forever, like 6-7 hours. We were kind of slow. We rested a lot. But finally made it to the top. I think Sione went with us too. He carried a watermelon to the top. But we finally got up there. It was kind of cold. But I just remember at the top of the Timpanogos, they had a little thing you could go in or whatever. It's just kind of, not a shelter, but a thing where you could write your name and stuff. And then Holly was so tired she fell asleep up there. I remember that for an hour, half hour or so. And then on the way down, it was a long hike down. And I just remember it was me and Holly coming down, and we could never reach the bottom. We keep thinking, oh, it's, you know, and then they have switchbacks or turns, and I'd keep saying to Holly, okay, it's just around the next turn, we're gonna be there. And we'd rest, we'd finally rest, and I think she was getting really frustrated with me, but we finally made it home. Made it back to our car. It was a long struggle, but we had a good time.
Your tears are safe for me to swim, and I hear a storm is coming in. My tears are all we've ever been. Caught the air in your golden mouth, leaving all our healing how you went.
But basically, she's a wonderful mom, 4 kids now. She would do anything for her kids. Anything for Leo, Levi, Enzo, little baby Susie. She's waited a long time for little Susie to come. And I think Mom helped bring Susie down.
Smart, kind, and what?
Okay,
Important.
Holly's kind of like a mama bear, kind of like Mom was, right? She'd do anything for her little guys. She picked the right man in Jackson.
Suck the breath from my open mouth. Never known how it broke me down. I went in circles somewhere else.
So we're lucky to have Jackson here. He's a wonderful dad. Lucky to have Holly to help take care of me. Amelia was our fourth, right? So third girl, and we had David. I thought, oh no, another girl. But Amelia was kind of our child that almost didn't make it. We were lucky. We were blessed to have Amelia.
Okay. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Amelia. Hi.
She was our first girl that was born with no bum.
Doing the hula on the shores of Hawaii. Singing a beautiful Hawaiian melody.
I just remember, and Mom had been sick. They took Amelia up to primary children's. I think she was there for 2 weeks, a week or two in intensive care, and I don't know, they call them incubators or whatever to keep her going. That was one thing we always worried when we brought her home. We had to get a heart monitor. Always worried about if she would stop breathing, and it was hard. But like I told when we took Amelia in to see Mom, she was so little, bony, and I told Susie, I said, Susie, I don't think she has a bum. But that's because she was just so skinny. But she does have a bum. She's a cutie.
Sing the ABCs, Amelia. Sing the ABCs. What's your name? Who do you love? How old are you? No, you're 2. Hey, I'm 2. Love? I love you. I love you. To the camera. Say bye-bye. Right here, this is the camera. Say bye-bye, camera. I love you, Mama.
Amelia is just a wonderful little sister. And Amelia also loves going on lots of trips. That's her big thing. One thing about Amelia, she's my worry wart. She worries about everything. I think she caught my OCD illness, my disorder. I think Amelia has that. But that's good, right, Amelia? Amelia's going to be a wonderful mom someday. I know that. She's not a mom yet, but she is planning it and getting things to be a mom. I know she loves buying books. I think she's probably got a closet full of books and toys for her kids. So she really wants to be a mom. She's going to be a wonderful mom. When she does become a mom, I'll bet she will dress her kids probably like a bubble suit so they won't get hurt, right? Because she's a worry wart. She worries about everything, which is good, but sometimes not so good. But we love her for that. But if she dresses them in a bubble suit, they'll never get hurt, never catch a disease or anything. One thing about Amelia, she's my hardest worker. She's a hard worker. She works for everything she's got. She deserves it. Amelia's my best saver. She knows how to save money. She bought herself a duplex, but she's always been my saver since little. She just loves saving money. That's good. And spend like all you other guys, right? And I know she loves her brothers and sisters so very much. She's a good sister. She loves everybody. Basically, she doesn't want anything to happen to anybody. Amelia's a miracle baby. She almost didn't make it. I love Amelia so much, and we're lucky to have her. Favorite child, that's right, that's what I got in here. Hannah, I'm not sure, we weren't sure where Hannah came from, you know, when she came, because we weren't supposed to have any more babies after Amelia. Who knows where Hannah came from. But I feel like Hannah was our last final gift from heaven. We're so thankful we had her. She's, you know, been a miracle. Hannah loves going on trips too, I think. I think she likes the beach. I think you liked Oregon. What's that show you guys, you know, you get out of the car, the sequoia, or going through the trees?
Twilight.
Twilight, yeah, they love that. Mom used to always say, and I'd say I go along with it, my mom, that Hannah's our favorite child, right? So I hope you guys don't get offended at that. You guys are all our favorite. But all Hannah wants to do is make Mom happy. She would try to do whatever Mom wanted. Hannah is our artist. I think Mom helped make Hannah what she is today. We'd take you to art school a couple of times a week. I'd take you once in a while. I'm not sure why Hannah decided she wanted to be an artist, but she loved doing artwork. She was wonderful. And Hannah never wants to hurt anybody's feelings. That's one thing about Hannah. She just wants to make everybody happy.
Down I went in circles somewhere else. Shook the best when your love was home. Storing up on your summer glow, you went and said you're someone else.
And I think what's helped Hannah do good and be a good artist is her working with her sisters and moms doing arts and crafts. That's their fun thing they used to do at the table. Mom was pretty good at a lot of that stuff, putting things together. All I can do is maybe draw a stick figure, and that's about it. So Hannah didn't get it from me.
Every night in my dreams, I see you. I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. You open the door, and you hear in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Good.
But I think Mom is who made Hannah what she is today. Hannah and Joseph went through a lot to have a baby. Hannah's a wonderful mom. To get Ember here, she's went through a lot of heartache and work.
She's gonna look at the phone now.
Oh, that's almost too much. That was almost too much. Hannah's just a wonderful mom, and I would say we're lucky Hannah picked the right man in Joseph. Joseph's a great guy. Couldn't have any better person than Joseph to take care of Hannah.
Give me a hug.
I did hug you. There you go. That's good. I'm sweaty. I love each and every one of you guys so very much, and I'm lucky to have Mom for the 41 years. I know she loved you guys so much and would do anything for you. That's why she raised you and took care of you when you were sick or whatever. She always looked out for you. She was kind of the mama bear, would stand up for you guys at school or whatever. She wouldn't let people do things to you that she didn't like, right? She was your mama bear. She's just a great mom. She'd do anything for any of you. I think what I've passed on to my children is try to be a good person, be trustworthy, be honest in all your business dealings. Don't ever rip anybody off, and try to help people when you can. If you can contribute to help somebody, I think is a good thing. I think all my kids do that. They love everybody. My kids, they don't discriminate what color or any of that kind. I've never done that. We've never taught our kids to do that. We love everybody, or, you know, no matter how they look or what situation they're in. We try to help them or do what we can, basically. And hopefully you guys will do that. And be honest. You know, if you're not honest to your fellow beings, you're not a good person. I don't know. Hopefully you guys probably have a guilty conscience like me. If you're, you know, if you weren't nice to somebody, it kind of comes back to you. You kind of feel like, oh, I didn't treat that person so good. I better make it up. Or another thing is to say, I'm sorry. I've done that before. There's a lot of people that can't do that once they do something or think they've done something wrong. I think you guys, or I can. I've told people I'm sorry before, which is hard for someone to do. An older person too. But I think that's very important, or one of the most important things you can do is if you've done something, hurt somebody, is just tell them I'm sorry. You know, whatever you guys do, try to love you and try to support you in things you do. Sometimes you get upset, and I can't put, you know, the screaming and yelling and the fighting, but I think that comes along with being a family. And you know, just have patience and just do the best you can. Be the best dad, mom, brother, sister that you can, and treat everybody with respect, and don't make fun of people, you know, the needy or people that are, you know, that don't have as much as you. Be grateful for what each of you have, and just be thankful for all your blessings. Because we're lucky we live here in this country. There's a lot, you could have been born somewhere else and not had it as good. So we're really lucky, and just be thankful for what you've got, not for what you don't have. Hopefully I can make it someday. Hopefully you guys will be proud of me someday. I'm proud of all you guys. I like being called Grandpa. That's fine. It's fun. My favorite thing to do with my grandkids, I got a lot of favorite things. I like to go swimming out in the swimming pool. We like ice cream. I like to go on trips. The beach. That's one of the favorite things. I know we'd like to do that one more time, or I'd like to go somewhere. Just going on trips and things. Being with my family, my grandkids. Then we went to Babe's. That was fun. We went out one time to the cemetery in Copperton. That was fun. We spent an hour or two out there running around, you know, by the graves. It's an old graveyard with weeds growing, looking at the stones where people are 100 or so years old. And yeah, Marky and William, and we kind of turn off the lights and look at the stars, and it was kind of fun. Yeah, we've done that up, but it's at Colville that one time a few years ago. Went up there and turn off the lights and look at the stars. Get out of the city lights. That's fun to do. We went to Daniel Summit the other day. We drove up there, and then we went to our old campsite. We used to do crawdads. We'd go up to Strawberry, but we went there, and it was nighttime on our way back from Daniel Summit this a couple of weeks ago, and turned off the lights and looked at the stars.
Suck the breath from my open mouth. Never known how it broke me down.
The grandkids like to camp out over in my bed. Holly's boys, that's one of their favorite things. We do it every week, once a week we do it. Oh, Costco. Oh, I forgot. That's what I'm known for. Costco. Yeah, I guess that's our big thing, man. I'm gonna remember Grandpa for Costco. Oh, that's good, important. Yeah, we like to go to Costco. And we like to get pizza. I get a hot dog. Grandkids like to do that. Hopefully my little guy, my 3 girls will go to Costco sometime with me, but they're so little they can't yet. But yeah, Mom, Grandma, Susie. She just loved being with her grandkids. She loved doing things with them, doing projects and things. She loved sitting with them on the couch. And what was our big thing? Oh, barbecue potato chips. We loved those. Mom used to love to eat those with Leo and Levi. Just had a good time with them, just being with them. And it's fun going on trips. We love going on trips and things, but I think it's a pretty special time just being with them here at our own house and doing things with them. She's always good at doing projects and making things a lot funner for them than I could ever do. I just want them to know that hopefully I was a good father and grandpa to them, and always tried to do what is right and support them, and I just try to be a good person to your fellow being, the people that you meet out there. Hopefully they'll do the same. Be good to people, and I hope they'll remember Grandma a lot. She's a great grandma. It's kind of hard when you're young. You might not remember as much, or me, but just remember, look at your mom and dad, and like how good they are, and you can figure that's kind of fell back, or it was from Grandpa a little bit, I guess, but Grandma mainly. Grandma's what made you guys all who you are. I believe in a higher being. I think each of us do, just in different ways, but I'm thankful to my Heavenly Father for everything that I have and all you guys. And I do believe in my heart there is life after we leave here. And like I've told Hannah and all of you, after I leave, I'm going to come back. I'll let you know, right? I'll just come back in your dream or something and tell you it's really good on the other side. So be good, okay? All you guys being born, it didn't come from nowhere, There's a reason. You see all this stuff around you, the earth, the trees, the animals, our families. Basically in my heart I feel like, there's something else out. We're not here for just a set time. I think we were an intelligence or here before, and I think we're going to continue. You just feel it in your heart, and I think that's Heavenly Father sending a message to you, telling you which direction to go, or do the best you can. I just feel like there's life after death, and if you can treat people right, be good to them down here on earth. I think that's just as important as church, I feel like is important, but I think it's just as important being a good person down here to your fellow beings and treating them right. I think that's the way God would be. He loves each and every one of us, no matter what we've done or what we do. He just wants us all to return home. Religion is just, they set guidelines and you can follow it, but I think spirituality comes into play with religion. There's a lot of other religions that are wonderful, and they have the spirit too. They believe in what they believe. They're great people. Spirituality is, it's a good feeling, a warmth in your heart, and you just want to help and love people, and you just feel good inside, and you know what's right, what's true. I think it all comes from our Heavenly Father, where we came from. The mountains, I love when you go outside and see the beautiful trees and birds and animals. And I got a lot of work to do, but just do the best we can. We'll see, right? Next life. Down here on Earth isn't much time. We don't have much time down here. 100 years if we're lucky, but I'm going to 100. I've told everybody that. So I got, 38 more years, something like that. So you guys are going to have to put up with me for a long time. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. So I hope that's where Mom is in that state of, wonderful excitement with her mom and her loved ones. I think it'll be a great day. One day when everybody's good here on Earth, which might be a long time, and we see each other. And that's just kind of how I feel. She'll be up there waiting, and just give her a big hug. That's all. I want to give her a big hug. I always think that. I'd like to see her one more time. She'll have her arms open and welcoming each of us up there.